think it's more than worth becoming a member there just for the peace of mind that you can contact a doctor literally 24/7.
Yeah, somebody said, Curly Adams says, I want to see your lab results. I'll tell you my lab results. My good cholesterol was good. My bad cholesterol is slightly elevated, which is annoying.
So bad.
And all my other stuff is good. I'm at no risk for diabetes or anything like that.
How are your balls?
I told them my balls were fine. They don't check your balls unless you have a problem with them.
That's weird. I always got to have shit shoved into me no matter what. I can't just say I'm fine.
Well, yeah. What's the point of having a patriarchy if you can't benefit from it?
It is interesting. Like, I can't just say, oh, yeah, my shit's fine, like, no complaints. No,
right.
Got to insert everything.
Yeah. Shove shit in her vagina. Keep them in line. That's exactly how it works. Edie Ray says, that's why I'm on here every day after Bubba and when he is not live. Well, thanks, Edie Ray. We appreciate that. Spread the word for old Steel Toe. Damn Phone gifting a sub to Liquor in Front, Poker in Back. It's a wonderful T-shirt from the 1990s. Every year, fucking pap smear, says Landon's mom. This is what I love about having females in the audience. We get to hear about all the shit you have shoved in your twat every time you go to the doctor.
See, I would have never even brought up the test. They just want to look around sometimes.
Look, you guys have like a weird system. You guys have weird parts. We just have a fucking thing dangling there with a couple of balls. And you guys have everything like packed in and shoved in tight. You're like sausage casing. It's just
we're sausage casing.
Well, no, like everything's packed in there, and you're just like, I gotta look around with a wand.
It is weird.
Everything on ours you can just kind of see.
No, most people don't have to get looked around with a wand. I only do that because I have tumors.
Oh, I thought you only did that because you loved it.
Yes, I love going and seeing a male ultrasound guy every 6 months shove a wand.
Yeah, I went with April for moral support for her ultrasound recently, and it was funny because we had a conversation after her appointment about what's the more slut move, because the ultrasound technician gives you a choice. They say, do you want me to put the wand in or would you like to insert it yourself? And April had this attack of conscience where she's like, if I tell the doctor that I want to put it in myself, does that make me a slut?
Am I a whore if I hell yeah, let me?
Am I a whore if I take the wand and I just go, oh yeah? You know what I would do? I would take the wand.
You put it in too.
I would put it in, but I'd never break eye contact with the tech. I'd be like, oh yeah, oh. And I'd shove it in too far, so when he grabs it, he has to pull it out a little.
Like, whoa!
He's like, whoa! I don't need to look at your rib cage, motherfucker.
I didn't need to see your esophagus.
They pull it out a little more. They take the whole thing out. They're like, oh my god, that's your kidney.
You did see the size of that thing, right? Though
it's a big wand.
How big would you say it is for the audience?
It's probably a good 8-9 inches.
Like that?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yep.
Hook shot. Yeah, see, we talked about this too. Hook shot goes, the slut move is taking the wand and shoving it up your ass.
I did say that. Like, what if I just took it and put it in my asshole instead?
Yeah.
He goes down there, he's like, yeah, that wasn't it.
Just take the wand from the gynecologist tech and go, oh, and then when you get it in and they're about to take it, you go, oh, we're sorry, wrong hole. And then slowly pull it out and go, you might want to wash this off and then give it back to me. I'll give it another shot. No, you know what? Shove it in your asshole, pull it out, and then go, oh, wrong hole, and then put it in your vagina.
Just lick it.
Just put it in your asshole and put it right in your vagina afterwards.
Maybe you just licked it.
Oh, yeah, go, let me clean this for you.
They really do have the most awkward job, though, because like before they even ask you if you want to insert it yourself or if you want them to do it, they're like, oh, little lubrication here.
Yeah, they have to tell you they're lubing it up. It's like, bro, I can see you lubing it up. It's fine.
And he always apologizes to. I've seen him so many times, and I'm like, dude, I've been through so much with this. It's okay. You can just do your job.
I've shoved so many things up my pussy, Doc. It's fine. And they never even bought me a sandwich first.
It is uncomfortable. Like once I had that.
I've been spinning plates, Doc.
Once I had that real big tumor, the first time, it's like you lose all sense of privacy because you've got all these old ass male doctors looking at your pussy all the time and touching you. And it's like, I'm a cattle at this point.
Ivan Yurkinov says you should spit on it and rub it real hard. I'll do it myself, Doc.
He's mid saying like, okay, a little lubrication.
Oh! That's a good one.
Oh.
So what is so we never asked the audience, what is the sluttier move? Like taking the wand yourself or letting the doctor do it? Peanut Butter Saltine says, I picked a weird time to discover this stream. No.
You have to love us now.
No, this is a good example of what the Steel Toe Morning Show is all about. Welcome to the program. Somebody gift a sub to Peanut Butter Saltine. He's a new viewer. And or Peanut Butter Saltine, if you don't want to subscribe, you can go to our Patreon for $5 a month, and we put bonus content on there. So subscribe with Twitch, subscribe with Patreon. Each one has their different things. So like the Twitch subscription, you don't have to watch any ads. You get access to the archives, and you can't be banned from the chat. Patreon, you get a downloadable version of the show and best of clips, and we put bonus content on
Okay,
there.
there's a good question. We've had a lot of good bits already this morning. None of it best of worthy?
Well, when we're done, we'll see, because people want to nominate this one.
Man, I should have asked him too if there's like a ribbed version or a stuff.
Yeah, just ask him. Do you have any with ridges in it?
Is there anything to make this more enjoyable?
You know what makes you a slut? If you go to the doctor and you go, I'll do it myself, but do you have any black ones? Aztec of Sun.
And then he just looks at me. You didn't have a father, did you?
See, you can't do that if you're Amaranth, because she'll start streaming it.
That's what I could have had you there for. Yeah. You were sitting right there watching the whole time.
Yeah, we can do that.
Did you feel a little...
We can do that on your channel.
Were you insecure watching it?
It's a little cucky, right? It's like cuckoldy. No, like the word. I'm not calling someone it. You need to learn how Twitch uses their terms of service. Have
you ever considered that maybe I do the fake outrage thing just to be silly?
we got something going here. Keep going. But like, it is a little cucky for him to go like, all right, I'm going to shove this in your pussy now, and I'm going to lube it up, and he's like, and then I'm going to gently insert my rod into.
What if he just made steady eye contact with you?
I'd beat the fuck out of him.
I introduced Aaron, obviously. Oh, this is my husband, Aaron, and he just stares at you the whole time.
Yeah, he puts it in there. He goes, wow, still pretty tight. That's weird.
And he's got
usually if you got a good dick, that would be a little beat up.
He's got to take pictures of all this stuff, right? All my insides, but really just takes his phone down there. And I'm like, it's not the kind of pictures you're supposed to take.
You know what I want to do? In the parking lot next time, we should have sex, and I should give you the old inside treatment. And then when he goes in there, we can...
I've worried about that before.
Have it come out.
I've worried about that before. I'm like, we definitely can't be having sex before I go into one of these.
Yeah, Cotton Candy Queef. I love that the listeners are into the gynecology appointment. Cotton Candy Queef says, no KY, doc. I'm plenty wet already.
It's concerning.
Oh. Or when he asks you if you would like it lubed up, you pull out a bottle out of your purse and say, I got this.
Just that industrial-sized bottle your buddy sent us. All the way from Florida, we got an industrial-sized bottle.
Ask him to warm it up in the microwave.
He does keep the lube warm. They say that. They say they keep the lube warm.
Oh, fuck. Hump Tower says you bury it 8 inches in, but it just falls out when you let go with zero resistance.
He always has trouble getting it in, actually. Some were saying that if I let the doc buy me McDonald's first, I'll let him put anything in there.
Are we going to Apple? That would be funny if he goes, all right, would you like me to insert? He'd be like, yeah, but can you buy me Apple? Can you order Applebee's on DoorDash? And then you can put
DoorDash Applebee's to
Can we DoorDash some Applebee's and then you can shove that in my pussy? That'd be okay. All right. I
really just feel bad for the kid in there, though. He's got to be witness to all this shit.
Don't shower before the appointment. Yeah, just have a filthy pussy.
Here's the thing.
That would be funny. Don't shower for 2 days. I always treat my
ultrasound text with some respect. I shower and give her the whole 9 yards. It's nice.
Where you fucked up, dude.
I'm a nice person.
Blow a wad in there right before you go in. Then when he pulls out, all the cum falls out on the floor. That's
the fear, right? Aaron just has this shit-eating grin on his face and looks right at the guy like, yeah.
Yeah, that's mine. Anyway, and then when it comes out, go, oh, I thought I ate it all out of there earlier.
Are you just into eating your own cum?
No, but, for the goof. All right. Would anyone like to nominate that for an F8, which means it will appear on Patreon and YouTube? Probably Patreon today, YouTube at a later date. Would anyone like to nominate that for an F8? Let's see in the chat. We're going to do this city council style.
My poor mom sees you promoting that bit on YouTube and stuff and goes to watch it.
Killer Vixie nominates it for an F8. Would anybody like to second that F8? Someone has to write second. Oh, now everybody's writing F8. Guys, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay, apparently.
Whoa.
All right, fuck it. We're saving it.
You gave me a good old F8.
We'll call it 1:55, 1 hour, 55 minutes, to 2 hours and 10 minutes. All right, there you go, guys. Everybody wants the F8. All right, so we're saving that little 10-minute bit for the internet. That will show up on Patreon. It'll show up on Patreon very soon, probably this weekend. It will show up on YouTube in a couple of weeks, more than likely. But there you go. There's your Patreon link, patreon.com/Steel Toe Show. Liquor in front, poker in back says, so I've been gone for a while and missed a lot. Are you guys pregnant? Not yet. We are not yet.
Do you know how terrified I was when we were at this last ultrasound, though? You know, the uterus pops up on the screen. I saw something in there once.
Yeah, just finds a baby.
Just finds a baby. That's always a fear of mine.
Here you go, guys. Looks like you got a kid. That's pretty good. It's
did you know you were pregnant?
No.
Erin looks at me. I haven't had sex with her in months. I don't know what she's talking about.
Actually, she's so fat that we just don't even notice when she's
fat.
pregnant. She's just a giant fucking pig. So
I'm afraid to go to my physical at Sartell Family Medicine because I'm afraid Cody will tell me I'm chunky. I'm a chunker butt.
That's a good one. Crispy Bacon says when he puts it in, start moaning. Oh, God.
They do make it more awkward when he's doing it. Like, it is hard to get it in sometimes, you know, because it's large and things. But he's just, sorry for the pressure here. Like, he doesn't need to say those things.
Yeah, you don't need to talk about it. Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
We're going to put some lube on it. Oh, I know how this works, all right? This isn't the first time I've shoved a large oblong plastic object in my vagina.
Whoa, glass only.
Oh, apologies. Yeah.
Aren't you glad you went?
There is that one time she went to the ultrasound tech and he used a glass one and she kegeled and shattered her pussy. I just cut it all to pieces. It's terrible.
See, we still got to keep it going.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's all right, 9:12 or 2:12. All right, I wanted to talk about this story. Try to queef one person. We're not getting out of this bit, are we? We are not.
There's a lot of funny shit to be had.
I know. We are not. We are not getting out of this ultrasound bit, are we?
I get so mad too. It's like the internal ultrasound's awkward enough, but like they do an external one first. Like when you're pregnant, it's the same thing, you know. And they make you show up with this. Like,
show up with a butt plug in. I prepared for you, doctor.
No.
Lab Class Project, sorry for the pressure, but I think another 3 minutes and you'll be ready for the wand.
It's like one of those like porn videos where it's like the woman's laying on the exam table, but there's a curtain up for no apparent reason. And he's like, oh, you're going to feel some pressure here.
Wall mounters.
Doc, what are you doing?
Wall mounter. Put it in one hand. Put it in with one hand and stick a finger in your butt with the other, and no breaking eye contact. Slave to the show.
Over in the corner, like yeah.
Slave to the show. Pulls out, squirt everywhere. Meat drapes, queef out the cum. Fuck.
You guys are animals.
Oh, I'm glad we're not on radio anymore. This bit does not exist.
Would you be gone?
You would be so fucking fired if you did.
Now, here's the thing,
you can't talk about putting shit in vaginas on the radio. You're gone if you do that.
What if I was your second mic on the radio that day and I'm a woman talking about it?
Nope.
Doesn't that give you some kind of pass?
Nope, I can't talk about putting my dick in things on the radio. None of that. Not
Interesting.
Okay.
What if you so after you do the external ultrasound, they step out of the room and they have you undressed from the waist down so they can do the internal one. What if we just put you up on the table instead?
I'm trans, doc. Check out my pussy. April's parents' hobby farm. Sorry for my loose puss. I was hanging out with my brother last night.
Oh my God. Who are you?
Real men leave a load in their woman before their gyno appointment.
Marking your territory.
There you go. JD Biggins. Hide some ping pong balls up there so when he opens the tool, you can spit them out at him. It's Wags says, you just going to leave that load on the floor?
Thanks, Wags.
Rogue, first time chat from viewer. Imagine this being the bit that you decide to jump into our chat for. Rogue says, pull out your phone and start recording with a huge smile.
See, you've screwed this up twice now. You've gone to 2 of my ultrasounds with me. You could have been doing a lot more.
I didn't do anything funny at your ultrasounds.
You just sit there and just silently watch.
Oh.
I always wonder what's going on in your head.
Aaron's in the corner, dick in hand. Diarrhea Ugg says, hey, Doc, could you possibly get Aaron's ring out? Yeah, while you're in there.
Yeah, while you're in there, can you do some fishing?
Crispy Bacon, do you have a horse-sized wand? Ticking Time Bag says, expel the remains of the fetus you got aborted in the back alley.
Oh, there's still an arm left in there.
Lay Wallfish says, after he puts it all the way in, you just got to lock eyes and say, I love you.
Do you think he's ever experienced any of this shit?
I hope so. Otherwise,
he's been doing this for 25 years. Something's happened.
I hope so. Otherwise, what the hell are we fighting for?
That's true.
Devin JK gifting 5 tier 1 subs. He just couldn't fucking take it anymore. He had to give some subs.
Thank you, buddy.
After all of that. When's the third and final hype train?
8:48.
8:48. We find out if we're doing an extra hour or not today.
April's Parents Hobby Farm. Bring a clit vibrator. Just bring one of them like around your finger ones. It's supposed to be a cock ring. You just bring it for your finger though. Oh, here, you don't need any of your own lube. I'll get some.
He puts the wand and you go, oh, Dad.
He's older, too. That's annoying. He could be my dad.
Tell him to turn on the vibration. Fuck. Yeah. All right,
Could you warm this puppy up a little for me?
This F8 note just keeps getting longer and longer.
Could we do a little bit more of an in-out motion instead of just moving it sideways?
Do you mind if I stand up on the table and just lower myself onto it? Would that be okay?
What if he's a listener?
Sure hope not.
I'd kill myself.
You'll know if he's a listener if he never takes you as a patient again.
Right, but I'm actually going to request that I only get him from now on. He really is the best at doing it.
Oh, is he? That's good.
Yeah.
Happy to know that.
I don't like it when the women do it. They're weird.
Show up with Benoit balls in. Oh, come on, Doc. A little foreplay, please. No, he goes,
you left like...
spread your legs wide. And he goes, you want me to put it in? No, I want you to kiss it first.
You went old school and you've got like a diaphragm or a dental dam in there.
Mac and Cheese says President Brandon looks like a toddler shitting his pants on CNN. All right,
actually,
I'll take a look.
It's Halloween season, so you just have teeth.
I'm not getting out of this bit, am I?
He wasn't getting out either.
There's no way that I'm getting out of this bit. I want to play a couple. It's
hard to recover after that.
I know it's hard to spin out of a bit like this.
You know, it always feels gross to me too. I feel dirty afterwards, especially with my husband sitting there. I just got to go shower.
Yeah, a little bit.